Brad Holmes just keeps getting better and better when it comes to the NFL draft. And after him and Dan Campbell have just completed their third NFL draft, he's had more hits than he had misses. One of the misses so far, two of them, the only two that I could really say so far that are trending misses, to me, are 1 year away from being a certified miss, would be Levi Onwuzurike and Ife Melifonwu. Both could not be on the roster this year coming up just after 2 years with the Detroit Lions. So we'll see how that plays out. And after the NFL draft is over and the 250-plus players are drafted, then we go into NFL undrafted free agency directly after. And it's a lot of people that are snagged up during that time that wind up having a absolutely outstanding career in the NFL. And one of the misses so far that we've seen, a lot of those cats don't even make the team, but some do shine. And I can't remember if it was last year or the year before that when we got rookie wide receiver Sage Surratt. We thought he was going to be something decent, and he wind up not even making the team and is no longer with the Detroit Lions. But according to PFF, the Detroit Lions got 2 of the top 10 undrafted free agents. They have a list that they come out with every year and that they rank based on their PFF grade, and we have 2 on their roster. Now, if you want to take a look at 3 players that may have been on Brad Holmes' big board, make sure you guys check out Detroit Lions Powerhouse, a new channel in this space, and he will break that down. So make sure you give that a listen. And a couple of those players may or may not be on this list. So I know one of these players, the people in my comment section have been very high on, and one of them is a cornerback who goes by the name of Starling Thomas V, and we were able to snag him in undrafted free agency. Here's what PFF had to say. Big board ranking 153. Thomas boasts top-tier speed for the position as he ran a 4.38 second 40-yard dash time, but a lack of ideal size did not help his draft stock. The Lions may have many question marks at the cornerback position, and Thomas has experience as a 3-year starter out of UAB, where he most recently allowed just 37.9% of his targets to be caught, tied for 12th thanks to a 29% forced incomplete percentage, which was tied for 4th best among FBS corners, minimum 20% in coverage snaps. Now, the Detroit Lions did do quite a bit in the cornerback room. I was thinking about this yesterday. Our team is going to look a lot different. Jeff Okudah gone. Amani Awawarie gone. Mike Hughes gone. A lot of people are gone, and we brought a lot of people in, and there's still room for maybe 1 or 2 more when it comes to the secondary. Because while we didn't know if Jeff Okudah was going to be a starter, we pretty much figured he was going to be 3rd or 4th string, and now we are talking about him no longer being on the team. So I believe Starling could make a name for himself in the rotation when it comes to the Detroit Lions. And the second one on our list is another person that is in the secondary who goes by the name of Brandon Joseph, a safety. PFF Big Board 163. The Lions target the defensive secondary once again, bringing in a former 2020 All-American to compete for a backup safety role. Joseph displayed decent coverage ability throughout his 3 years as a starter at Northwestern and most recently Notre Dame. He has never earned below a 77.1 coverage grade in the past 3 seasons. Joseph also earned a top 25 punt return grade, 77.2, in 2022 and can provide some value on special teams. Now, we know our team. We know our coach. Dan Campbell loves special teams, him and Brad Holmes. And like I've been saying through all the undrafted series, the way that you make an impact on this team is to make an impact on special teams. Special teams is a surefire way to get you on the Detroit Lions. So for any undrafted rookie free agent, the way to get to the team is through special teams. If they can't use you anywhere else, you can make a name on special teams. From there, you can make your way to a starting job. There are going to be injuries. People are going to get hurt. And if you make it on special teams, you could get that call up to be a starter and take over the starting role for a brief time. So Brad Holmes continues. Although there's been some misses in his draft and his undrafted free agency, he continues to make an impact on this team. We have to give credit where credit is due. Now, I know that we have to see the product on the field, and I think for the first time, we're going to see genuinely good players get cut when it comes to making that 53-man roster. We have over 90 players on our team right now. We have to get that down eventually in 4 months or so to 53, and then a 16-man practice squad. So 69 people will be part of the Detroit Lions out of, quite frankly, the 90-plus that we have now. And in that cut, there are going to be quality players that are going to be cut and probably wind up on other teams. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Brad Holmes keeps doing his thing, gets undrafted free agents, 2 of them that make PFF top undrafted free agent list. Let me know your thoughts down below. On the way to 11,000 subscribers, we have just over 200 to go. Let's see if we can pull off a stunner and get there by the schedule release. That would be awesome. You guys are awesome. Take care of yourself and each other. And as always, go Lions.